Hello my fellow peeps, and welcome back to Ask Mesa Velez Season 2. So, anyways, yeah, it sure is fucking cold, right now in my area. I don't know why it wasn't that much cold last month. I don't know what's the purpose of December when it's fucking hot last month. Well, anyways, without further ado to ass shit, let's get on with the damn questions. Alright. Rookinite Forever asked, number 1, what if Pencil Neck was in the Avengers movie? Yeah, I bet Pencil Neck would get his ass kicked by Hulk. That easy. Number 2, do you hate Zin Animate? I don't know who's that guy. Or that, whatever. Number 2, do you know Nostalgia Tards? There are people who are obsessed with old stuff from the past, like the 90s era, video games, cartoons, anime, movies, etc. Not exactly. Number 4, what's your opinion on Luigi Kid Gaming? He's not that much bad. Number 5, who is worse, Zin Animate or Trent Morrison? I don't want to talk about it. Alright, Gunformers on YouTube, Cartoons, and Anime Fanatic asked, what are your opinions on Detective Conan, Yokai Watch, Kokotama, Inazuma 11, and Beyblade? Never heard of it that much. Well, I did see or heard of Yokai Watch and Beyblade. Number 2, do you hate Lepin, Lego knockoffs brands? Yeah. Alright, and Dave the Video Maker said this. I have no questions to ask for next week. Out of ideas? Alright, moving on. Alright, Nicholas Peberdy. Number 1, well, what's your take on Hello Kitty? I'm not that much crazy. I'm not crazy for her, but she is one of the most memorable franchises of any kid could ever see. Especially those little girls. Alright, man. Number 2, have you ever been begged to do this that you don't want to do? It's hard to say. Sometimes I have, sometimes I haven't. Okay, ItaewonClassHP asked, what did you first watch the original Spider-Man trilogy, the one with Tobey Maguire? Since I was a little kid, I actually seen I don't know, I think I might have seen Spider-Man 2. Yeah, the one where, Spider-Man, fights the octopus on a fucking train. Okay, then. Alright. Xenon Striker gave me 5 questions. Okay, number 1. What if Pencil Neck and Violet try to do a challenge where they build a fort in Walmart and try to stay inside for 24 hours, but then gets caught by the employees, which leads them to getting kicked out? Man, that challenge is so fucking wrong. I would laugh their asses off if they ever think about doing such a thing like that. Because doing a 24-hour challenge at Walmart, and especially the ones that are closed, is such a crazy big fuck up. Alright. Number 2, have you ever tried Mountain Dew Energy Rise? Yeah, I have. Number 3, Superman or Batman? Well, even though I like these two superheroes, but I mostly choose Batman. Alright, number 4, would you rather play Fortnite or Among Us? Fortnite game is shit, so I choose Among Us. Sus. Number 5, what do you think of the character named Chick Hicks and Jackson Smith from the Disney Pixar Cars movies? I don't know, I haven't seen any of the Cars films as of yet. Alright, I have 9 questions received from RTada, the ultra fucking Flareon man. Alright, so, number 1, what's your opinion on the Tiger Electronic games? For me, they may be old, but they're not fun to play. The only sound they make is just beep, 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 beep. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, I have made the fucking Tiger Electronics rants last week, but it's not going to come out until next week. But sadly, I did forget about this beep, 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 beep bullshit. But there you go. Yeah, they were just saved up for a Game Boy, or just go, Yeah, well, shit. Alright, number 2. If you were in DC Universe, what would you do for me? Probably, what would you do? Sorry about that. For me, probably like an anti-hero with fire and dragon powers and have a super form. Yeah, I would also rather be an anti-hero with thunder elements. But I would rather join the fucking Marvel or Capcom side. Number 3, how would you react if Pencil Neck got sent to planet Uranus? Planet Uranus. Or planet Uranus. For me, he would have a hard time because it's so cold in Uranus. Pencil Neck would be no more. Yeah, you mean getting stoned? And disintegrate into dusts? Okay. Number 4, what was the most memorable thing you saw from Stephen on Waffle Pone? For me, it's when Stephen tried to run for mayor and when the police came to arrest him. The most memorable thing about that, besides shoving a remote up his ass, is that, yeah, he's just gone crazy. He has anger problems, but even though it is fun to watch, but yeah, I somewhat feel bad about Steven that he has anger problems. Yeah, I wish he was run for mayor. Alright, number 5. What's your opinion on Space Jam: A New Legacy? Not that much bad of a movie. It's okay, I guess. Alright, number 6. What's your opinion on Injustice? Well, even though I never heard of it that much, but I gotta say, Injustice is one of the most memorable fighting games I have ever seen. Number 7, what's your opinion on Lego games? Oh, there's so much, yeah, they're also memorable and enjoyable as much as the Injustice, as he mentioned. Yeah. Number 8, did you play or own any Resident Evil games? Well, I have played, yeah, I played Resident Evil Veronica on the PlayStation 2 a long time ago. And no, I don't own any of that shit because... Oh yeah, and I might as well not going to because the fucking tank controls and fucking cameras and shit. Alright. I don't say I hate it. Alright, number 9, what's your favorite Lego video game? Well, my favorite Lego video game is Lego Star Wars. Alright, Microsoft Mark, do you like guitars? Because I love rock music. Oh, fuck yeah, I do, man! Yeah, rock and heavy metal kicks so much ass. Yeah, especially the brutal death metal ones. That I sure love to listen to. I should listen to some more brutal death metal, man. Alright, Zira's Wonderful Girl 2019 asked, number 1, do you like the Marvel Knights? Fuck yeah, I do. Yeah, especially the Punisher and Nick Fury. Yeah, they're the fucking anti-heroes of Marvel. Number 2, have you heard of Billy Mays? Yeah, I have. That guy who used to be a spokesperson of any types of cleaning shit like OxyClean and other goods. Yeah, it's too bad that Billy Mays is no more, though. Number 3, what is your favorite character in Marvel? I could think of plenty, but not much, so I'm just going to say one besides the Punisher and Nick Fury. Spider-Man, Hulk, Captain America, Wolverine, Iron Man. Yeah, also Blackheart and Shuma Gorath. Oh yeah, and Storm. That's all I can think of for right now. Okay, Oliver. Hey, Mason. I was wondering that you should do Frederick's Punishment Day after trying to escape from Frank Sanders along with his friends. We added his Punishment Day responses, and you have to admit they're good ideas. Yeah, that's a good idea to know about that, but it's not going to happen until a few weeks. Alright, number 1, do you actually eat boiled eggs? Yeah, 6 questions from CyberPod Mark II. Yeah, I do, but I haven't eaten them for weeks. Number 2, why did you remove some characters that belongs to people that you hate, including Natalie the Pink Fox? I don't know, just had to fucking move on. Number 3, do you hate someone for trying to hack my account? Fuck yeah, because hacking people's identities is fucking wrong. Number 4, how would you react if the old iOS devices can be used in customs such as IPSW? I don't know if I do like it or not. Number 5, what will you do if The Walking Dead was real? Oh shit, I would call for an evacuation. Number 6 is taking food from the car supplies to survive from The Walking Dead, just like Lee did. Yeah, because we gotta fucking eat. Alright, that's all the questions that I got from CyberPod. MatthewTheMasterChannel said, "Hey Mason Velez, I would like to introduce you to my friend Connor. He is yellow, the color of the sun." Damn, he's looking good. Alright, my fellow peeps, so that's all we have for this week. If you got any questions for me to answer for next week's episode, go ahead and do such a thing. Until next time, this is Mason Velez signing off. Thanks for watching.